you are. So that training, this is a mini course that is not that mini if you do this right. So the first thing is that I want you to give thanks. Thanks to yourself for saying yes to your life. You might not understand what are you saying yes to, but you are enough. So begin with saying thank you. Thank you. Whoever you are, give yourself a hug. Or if you cannot hug yourself, touch your face and say, here I am. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The second thing that I want you to do is to ask yourself where you are right now. From 0 to 10, what is your current state? Are you sad? Are you happy? Are you calm? Are you angry? Are you frustrated? Take a minute and see, take a deep breath and see what are you seeing that you're feeling. If you're feeling anxiety coming up as I'm talking, it doesn't mean that that I'm causing you anxiety. It means that you're becoming aware of what is there. You're becoming aware of how you feel. And that's a good thing, especially if it doesn't feel good. It means that we must transform that energy. And how do we transform that energy? I am going to give you a practice that I'm going to ask you to do every day for 30 days. It's not going to take you more than 30 seconds. You're going to practice a daily affirmation. And it's best if you look at yourself in the mirror. So write it down, put it on a sticker on the mirror. That's what I do. I don't give you nothing that I don't do for myself. Understand this. What I give you, I have done it. And I do it daily. So the first thing I'm going to ask you to begin this well, I want you to check where you are from 0 to 10. 0, you're not stressed at all. You're not sad. You're not angry. 10, you are at the top of your lungs and you're ready for the transformation because life cannot continue this way. I'm exaggerating. I hope you're not a 10, okay? But you shouldn't even be a 5. All right, so the daily affirmation that I'm going to ask you to do is this one. Endless good now comes to me in endless way. I am loved. I am saved. I am protected. Endless good now comes to me in endless way. I am loved. I am saved. I am protected. Endless good now comes to me in endless way. I am loved. I am saved. I am protected. And do this with intention every day for 30 days. And pay attention how your life transforms. Take a journal and write how you feel. Write the day that you started this journey. Write how you feel and what is it that you would like to feel and what is it that you like to transform in your life. That is, when you work with me, you start full course, okay? So don't think this is going to be easy. This is the hardest thing you want to do in your life because it's about self-discovery and transformation. And if you don't know who you are, we're going to find out now. So the first step, affirmation wasn't the first step. The affirmation was to pave the way so we can center ourselves and let this mind of ours that we are serious and we are going to do something that it will require presence. So when you do this daily affirmation, you transform your mind from that intrusiveness, from the rumination of thoughts and that thing that our mind do, right? Numbing us from feeling, taking our peace away. So I want you to embrace yourself daily before you start this journey. So the first step of this transformation is awareness. If you don't know where you are not going to know where you want to go or where you're going, right? So the first thing is to ask yourself, who am I? Truly, like not just superficially, but ask yourself intensely, Who am I? What am I here to do in this world? What is my purpose? Am I truly happy? Really happy? Not because someone validates me, not because someone noticed my presence, or because I have accomplished degree, or I birthed a child, or I got married, or have a car, or a house, or money in the bank account. No, that is not who you are. Those are the things that we do as humans, but it doesn't make you who you are. Who you are is immense, it's everlasting, it's eternal, it's what God created of you. And you have to get to know you for who you are so you can be truly happy. So ask yourself, am I truly happy? Who am I? What am I here to do? And what is holding me back from doing those things? And why have I not accomplished those things yet? I want you to ask this question daily for 1 week. Daily for 1 week. I prefer you do it twice a day, but every day, at least once a day, you do this. And remember, write down the day you began to do this journey so you can see your progress, and every day you check how am I feeling today. Every day you check it. Don't forget to do the daily affirmation and to give thanks for showing up. And celebrate you that you showed up. You don't have to spend money. You don't have to invite someone else. You just celebrate you. You say, yes, I'm here at life. Every day you do this, okay? Then, once you do this for 1 week, that you ask yourself those questions, you make a decision. Make a decision. What is it? What are your values? And align that decision with those values. If you said that you like honesty, you must become honest with yourself. What does that mean? Let's say, for example, somebody asks you, or a spouse asks you, can you make me food? But you're really tired and all you want is to rest. But you put on the show that it's okay. And you don't acknowledge how you feel first. You've been dishonest with yourself because you're dismissing you. When someone asks you, let's go out, but you don't really want to, you just want to say no. But you say yes because you don't want someone else to look at you differently, or to think that, or to reject you, or to abandon you, or to use things about your past, or things that you do against you, or to get defensive. When you lose yourself in someone else's wants and needs and desire, and you leave yourself out, that's being dishonest with you. So we need to transform that. So you have to make a decision, because even when you're doing something good, there's always a consequences of that. And at first, it's not going to feel good, and it's not supposed to feel good. It is not. Remember, you are not a feeling. You are life itself. Feeling guides you. If you come to me and you're punching me, you want to feel angry. You want to feel fear. You want to feel that you're being abused, because it is. So you can do something about it. If you don't feel, it means that you are dead. So remember that. If you don't feel, it means that you are dead. So feelings are good. Feeling becomes a problem when we ignore how we feel. It becomes a suffering, and we are not here to suffer. We are here to be happy. That's why it doesn't feel good when we are not happy. It does not feel good when we are not happy. So when you feel happy, that's normal, at peace, in love, but not because somebody else validates you, because you, right? And it doesn't mean that you dismiss how other makes you feel. On the contrary. But when you are happy with yourself, when you mingle with someone else, your spouses, your friends, your co-workers, anyone, it feels so authentic and so free and so you and so transformative. You are life. You are life. So make a decision Align your values on the self-awareness. Ask yourself, what are my values? So you can have a clear vision of what are your values, and you connect your value with your decision, right? Then it's commitment phase. That's the third step. Commitment first is when you decide. What are you going to decide? You're going to decide for you, for your life, to free yourself and to go through the transformation and self-discovery like the butterfly. If the caterpillar do not allow its transformation to happen and it doesn't feel good, imagine you dissolving into a liquid state so you can transform to a caterpillar. We go through the same transformation, so it's not going to feel good. But that's why it's required commitment. It requires that you commit to yourself no matter what. That's why you schedule it and you do it daily. You show up daily at the same time so you can create a new path in your mind. Because we need to transform our minds from fear, from always constant thinking that something's going to go wrong. This is how you transform. But the most imperative part, and the commitment first, have your journal. Have a mirror with you that every day you practice. Not because you're doing the affirmation, but because you honor who you are. Meditation. Find a meditation. I can link one to you. I won't link it on this one right now. I won't promise you that because this is a mini course, but there's so many meditations on YouTube in everywhere. You don't have to pay for none of that. Believe me, I transformed myself through the YouTube transformation, but I did the work. I did it. Like I did every training, every process I was given. I did it, and I did it, and I did it. This was not easy. So don't think this is easy. Don't think just because it's free. This is why free things are dismissed, because we don't pay for it and we think it doesn't have any value. You are the one that put the value by the creation of habit. So the next step in you, which is you becoming the you that you are and have forgotten it. God has not forgotten who you are. God is always with you. That's why you have never been alone, and you will never, ever be alone. So honor yourself and remember what you put in is what you're going to get out. So give your all to this little training. And this should not take you more than a month to complete. If you do it right, you only have 4 steps to complete. The first one is the affirmation that you're going to do every day. And I hope you do. Remember, don't do anything that I ask you because you have to. Don't do have to any longer. You are not here for have to. You're here for transformation. If this resonates with you, it means that you are ready for this. And once you go through the training, you are going to find your own way to make this you. Meaning, it won't be you following me any longer. It will be you becoming you, full you. And every day you show up the same way you show up for others. Why? Because you matter. You are enough just as you are. You are enough and so worth it. I love you. Don't forget to schedule your 6 individual session with me one-on-one, in which we are going to go deeper in understanding this framework that is for you. When you heal, everyone heals. Email me or text me. Information is on the file. I love you. Bye-bye.